Well, hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you are joining me this evening because I'm bringing you along for the evening closing shift and doing all of our evening cleaning, kind of like our evening cleaning routine that I do as a working mom. So I just showed you the dinner we had tonight. We had enchiladas, or I should at least say my husband and I had enchiladas. The kids ended up eating something else because they weren't a fan, but my husband and I love them. But I've got some after dinner cleanup, and right now I'm trying to get the kids' lunches unpacked and repacked for the next day. We definitely go through phases where my kids sometimes like to buy or to pack. Sometimes it's one or the other for each of the kids, but right now they are both in a phase where they are both wanting to pack, which I don't mind because they certainly get healthier lunches when I pack them. But at the same time, it's one more step on our busy evenings. So I've got their lunches ready to go, and now here as I look at the aftermath of dinner. So we kind of hopped right into the cleaning here. That's kind of how our evenings go. We just got to jump right in and try to get everything tackled. But if you are new here, I'm so glad you have found my channel and that you are joining me. And if you are looking for some motherhood motivation or a cleaning buddy, then I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. So this evening's cleaning isn't about being super in-depth or deep cleaning. It's just kind of resetting and getting everything clean for a fresh start for the next day. So we try to get the kitchen clean, get the dishes done, and we try to reset the living room to just have a clean slate and a fresh start to our next day. Wanted to share my current favorite iced coffee, my Javi protein coffee. I am absolutely loving my French vanilla flavor, but I also saw they now have a tiramisu flavor that I'm dying to try. But now that the weather has shifted to warm, I'm really all about my iced coffee. And let me know in the comments down below, what is your current go-to favorite coffee? So one of my pet peeves with doing the dishes on a nightly basis is that the pile just never seems to disappear. Every time I think I finished the last plate or pot or pan, then I realize the pile of stuff from the kids' lunches is still sitting there. Then I get through that, and then the kids will drop 2 more water bottles into the sink. And so it just seems like it's the never-ending pile of dishes on weeknights.
Changing your mind.
So our evening routines every day go a little like this. Once we get home from school and work, the kids typically, now that it's been a little bit warm enough, have been playing outside with their friends. And then we come back in. It's time to quickly make dinner. And then after dinner, it's clean up the kitchen time. By the time I'm done in the kitchen, the living room's usually a little bit of a mess from the whole day. So then it's time for the living room. During that time, the kids sometimes are working on homework or are doing some of their reading or things like that. And then it's showers and then our bedtime routine. And so that's what our evenings typically look like. Now, soccer practices have just started up. So a couple nights a week, we are squeezing in soccer practices amongst all of these other things. So, but it is nice because once again, the weather's starting to finally get warm. And so being outside for some soccer practices isn't that bad of a trade-off.
When I get caught up in my mind, and I don't say sorry, cause we're all just human and the world keeps going, yeah, we all keep moving. All your flaws won't ever be proven, baby, we're all just a little bit human. I'm proud to know I've tried. I'm proud to know that I'm just a little bit human.
One of the things we try to do every evening is to run a load of the dishwasher so that we have a set of fresh, clean dishes in the morning to work with.
They say it takes time being slow and steady.
All right, so now I am wrapping up in the kitchen and I'm moving on to kind of the living room area. Like I said, the kids are working on some homework, doing some of their reading. My daughter absolutely loves to read. She's a little bookworm just like I was when I was a kid and still am when I have the time. But now I'm just trying to wrap up everything and tidy up in the living room. Okay, does anybody remember the card game Spoons? I don't know if it has different names, but I played it as a kid and loved it, and I hadn't thought about that card game in years, and one of my coworkers recently said her and her family had been playing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like a throwback to when I used to play that game. But I recently taught it to my kids, and they are loving it, so that was our little card game mess over here. But I would love to hear from you. Do you remember the card game Spoons? Next up, it is down to the basement to help take care of our kitties. This is Tucker, and the other little furball is Sully. So we've got their nightly food and their water, and we also have our little shark robot vacuum that we run. Here you can see the kitties decided to make an extra mess for the robot vacuum to clean up. They were so excited for some food. I promise they are fed very well, but they just get so excited for food. So they knocked it right out of my hand, but it's perfect timing because it was time to start the shark robot, and we try to run this every night just to get any of the extra cat food or cat litter that might be on the floor in the basement. Okay, finally it is on to upstairs. Everything downstairs is reset and ready to go and clean. And then I come upstairs to the bathroom looking a hot mess like this. So I'm just going to quickly get these towels picked up and call it done and call it a day at this point. but that's gonna wrap it up for this evening's cleaning routine. I'm gonna try to get these kiddos put to bed and hopefully have a little bit of time left to watch a TV show and then unwind for a little bit. But if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video.